Exciting race, race number 9. This is a Class 3 contest. 1,200 metres is the trip, with 12 of them heading to post, headed by King of Hearts. The blinkers on for the first time, Class 3 for the first time. Racing Fighter, beaten favourite behind Beauty Spirit last time out. Big Party returns. Haven't seen him since that brilliant display on New Year's Day. Honest Ways, another last start course and distance winner. Speedy Lux had 2 starts. He's finished last on both of them so far. Aero Happiness, beaten favourite last time out. And Mr. Croissant, who was a big winner, also on Derby Day under Ryan Moore. He makes his return under Regan Baelish. Racing Fighter is the horse that's been up at Chung Fong back in the last month. If you take a look at the speed map here, Brett, with a Big Party, they couldn't get anywhere near him last time. Where's he land from barrier 6?
Well, in front, according to the speed map, Mr. Croissant up in grey kicks through. Aero Happiness, Mighty Maverick to come across. Is that the pace in the race? Pretty much looks like it on paper. So he might even set a fairly sedate tempo should he find the front Big Party. Here he is now with Paul Lally.
Racing Fighter, actually.
Oh, OK.
The other grey.
Similar colour.
The grey, yeah, the other grey in the race. He's been very consistent this season and finished close up in all his 4 starts. Zach Purton sticks with the ship and the horse goes nicely. He hasn't lost any condition. Here is Big Party now, the other grey. His body weight's spot on, this horse. I was interested to see what it's like without the spell, but no, he's come out of the his little lameness issue with no problems, and his trial was really good leading into this. Shuson, the other one we'll have a look at as well. He goes nicely enough here this morning. He's going to come up a big price, Shuson. He's only had the 1 start leading into this, but he goes nice enough, and the blinkers will be on him for the first time.
Big Party's trial was good, but he's a little bit slow out of the gates, wasn't he?
See, he was quite heavily bandaged there as well, and he's had obviously an issue with his left front. So we'll get Jenny's report from the paddock. He was beaten first up too in his first campaign.
All right, we'll hear from Grant van Niekerk in a second or so. Let's have a look at Racing Fighter, though. This is finishing 3rd last time out behind Beauty Spirit, but he's been very consistent of late.
He has, yeah. This is the horse that I was referring to in the track work as the wrong one. But look, he's drawn well. Blinkers were on last start. He's had 13 and 12 from his last 2, and he's been in the finish. Here he is with a good barrier and the blinkers staying on. I think you've got to highly respect him for those points alone. Yeah,
I've definitely got him in there. I think he'll run well once again. He's going to run into a pretty good horse, or pretty couple of good horses here, but he's consistent.
All right, he's one for the exotics. That's Racing Fighter. Honest Way we can have a look at now with Diamond King involved here, and Flying Thunder, who we've seen in a couple of races that we've been looking at some of the races. He's in the orange jacket. I think he's a good form reference.
Yeah, not bad. Honest Way moves nicely here. I mean, Big Party beat him last start by 10 lengths easing down, and there's only 3 pounds difference, so I can't see him overturning.
Honest Way looks a progressive type, no doubt, and there's probably still a few more points in hand, but yeah, from what we've seen, Big Party looks to be special.
All right, his jockey is Grant van Niekerk as well. Let's hear from Grant. He's 2's on favourite at the moment. How Big Party is ahead of his date on Sunday.
Grant, Big Party, he hasn't raced for a while. You rode him in a recent trial. Is he still going well?
Yes, look, he's got a few issues. The reason why he was off for so long, but frankly, them got him in good shape again. So, look, his trial wasn't bad with me. He felt like he still needed it a little bit, but he finished it off quite well. So, I'm hoping for a good run. He's doing well.
In that trial, he was a little bit slow out of the gates. Have you had trouble at the start with him before?
Yeah, look, he was. It was his first time in a while doing a trial again, so he was a little bit on his, uptight and a little bit slow at the pins. But I'm sure race day he'll be fine. Didn't
look as keen as what he can get in his races and trials.
Yeah, as I said, he has picked up a few issues, but. As I said, Frankie them got on top of him, so he probably obviously wouldn't be travelling like he always does. So he'll probably lean it a little bit, but in saying it, he is well.
Based on how well he won for you on New Year's Day, there's a serious engine there with this horse, isn't there?
Yes, he is. Look, I've been waiting a long time for him to run again, so I'm hoping it's going to be a step up in class come Sunday, but I'm sure he's going to prove himself.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him. That's a Big Party and Grant van Niekerk. Still a couple more to have a look at, though, including King of Hearts. Now, he gets the blinkers on as he takes the drop-in class here as well. I think he's shown bits and pieces of form.
Yeah, he has. Look, originally came for the Derby, didn't he? And he really hasn't. He's now into a sprinting type of a role. The blinkers go on. He stretches out nicely enough here as well. So, look, he was pushed out, but he hit the line strongly enough. So, it'll be interesting to see how he does go downgraded.
Yeah, easier competition. He wasn't far behind Lean Perfection a couple of runs ago. So, the easier contest, but the big weight probably offset each other. The draw's okay.
Well, he was runner-up in the Jersey Stakes. That's 1,400 metres at Royal Ascot, and his wins came over the 12 plus. So, Mr. Croissant, he was a smart winner on Derby Day. He goes up in class as well.
Dare I say it, I don't think he's just a bread and butter horse, this one, Andrew. I think he's quite smart too. And I'm going to give him a little chance to turn over Big Party here in this race. From gate one, very lightweight. He's done very little wrong, and he'll be a better price than Big Party will be. And for that reason, I'm happy to tip him to upset the Party fans.
I'll have an ice cream with you on that one.
Okay.
I'll have an ice cream with you on that one.
Oh, come on, look at the odds. You've got to give me 5, Paul.
Big Party for you then, Paul.
Yeah, I like him, mate. I think he's really good. His body weight spot on. When he was beaten on debut, he'd only had one trial leading to that, and his body weight was about 40 pounds bigger than what it is now. So now that that trial, that horse that won that trial, Raging Storm's 25 rating points above him as well. So he's on top to beat Mr. Croissant. Racing Fighter is very consistent and on its way, a distant fourth. 4, 12, 3 and 5.
Under the current weight system, Paul, how about we have a salad croissant on it instead? I will take a chance with the 12. I think he's a nice horse too, Mr. Croissant, over Big Party, who's only been beaten once, and that was on debut. We heard there from Grant, he's, maybe going to take a run. So I think there'll be potentially a little bit of an upset, but the 4's going to be a really nice horse, all being equal in time. 12 to beat 4, just on this occasion. Honest Way, Racing Fighter. Play the trio. I'll banker the 12 just in case something does go wrong with Big Party, and I'll sneak in one other as well, which is Aero Happiness, who had blood in the trachea last start. Costly overall, but drawn well again.
Right. I can see where you're coming from, lightweight. 4 and 12 is the cue, I
Definitely.
think. But Big Party, very hard to beat. I've included King of Hearts. That's the only difference as far as I'm concerned.